Hey ladies. Okay. I just thought I would send all the phase 2 leaders a quick video. I had some questions, and so I thought maybe it might be helpful if I just send you, I guess it's just a quick video explaining a little bit. I'm just about to go into work, so I thought I would film it real quick so I could text it all out to you guys today. So how I have structured all of the emails is there's a certain amount of work your mentee has to do between now and June 2nd. So I just chunked it in chunks. So each week I'm sending one email a week with like, hey, focus on this week. So as you kind of help, you just sort of check in, be like, hey, did you have any questions about, like, it was goal setting? What are you thinking? Like, hey, praying for you as you're thinking through your goals. Do you have any questions about it? So that's kind of for the goals. And then I think this now is Right Now Media. Hey, have you looked through Right Now Media? What videos are you thinking you want to watch? So just sort of check in, and you don't have to be like, have you done that yet? But just kind of check in, because you want to maybe watch the same videos as them, be on that same page, help them with their goal setting. And then as they set their goals, so say I want our group to be a praying group. Okay, so that's great. So now for start thinking through how you're going to structure, what are you going to do during your time together to make that happen. Like, how do we restructure our group so that we are meeting whatever goal it is that they have for that year, or for this summer. And you as well. Last year it was, what does obedience look like for you? And I'd encourage you to ask yourself that too. If you want to just shoot me an email with your goal for this summer as well. It's not mandatory, but that would be helpful. I'm just keeping a doc, and I'm just praying through the goals and praying for each of you. So if you want me to be praying for you specifically, what you think the Lord is telling you to do for this summer, I would love to be praying for you for that daily as well. So you can shoot that email to me. So last week was goals. This week is kind of, and times and setting the dates. This week is kind of that Right Now Media stuff. Next week I'll send them a detailed list, and ask them to send a welcome email to everybody that's registered in your group. So that email will be, you might remember this from last summer, that email will be like inviting them to the June 2nd, saying that's our kickoff, and then telling them the dates for the summer to order their book, and just sort of welcoming them to your group. So next Wednesday I'll send that email with all those contact lists. And so at that point, then maybe kind of help them. This is kind of what should be in the welcome email, kind of help them structure that, so you guys could maybe even do that email together if you want to. And then the following week, be like, hey, this is how, now you guys need to plan your June 2nd night. And I'll send out the whole structure of the June 2nd night. We are going to have some worship. We'll have like a setting up. I'm going to introduce everybody. Everybody will come up on stage like they did last year. And then the majority of the time will be in your classroom. And I'll send all that stuff too. And so you'll need to kind of help your co-leader think through, what does it look like to make a welcoming environment? What does it look like to do icebreakers and be vulnerable and set all that stuff? So I'm trying to let you guys mentor and step in as much as you need to. So just be checking in and praying for them daily. But I did want you to know, look, why I'm just sending a little bit at a time. So you don't have to stress and think way ahead, because you know what comes next because you've already done it. Just help them go a little bit at a time so they're not overwhelmed, and they can really be praying, like, is God telling me that he wants me to accomplish for this summer? And we can really pray through that and talk through that. And then the next piece. So I just kind of wanted you to know where we're heading over the next few weeks, so you could have an idea as you are discipling and mentoring your co-leader. Thanks so much. Let me know if you need anything, or if you have any questions. And I love all of you, and I'm praying for you. Talk to you later. Bye.